Hello and welcome back to our course on data analytics. In our previous section, we looked at the different tools that we use in data analytics. Today, we shall zero in on data visualization, whereby we will take a theoretical approach right before we get to the practice. So to begin with, naturally, we define what data visualization is. And as the name suggests, data visualization refers to the graphical representation of information and data. As we all know, human beings are visual beings, and therefore we relate more when we see objects rather than when we get a description of them. Therefore, in data visualization, you might not be able to derive the insights that you need by just looking at the raw data. This is where data visualization comes in. You summarize the data in a coherent way that is able to understand by just a simple view at it. And data visualization, now we introduce things such as graphs, maps, as we shall see further. Now, the goal of data visualization is to present data in a clear and concise manner, making it easier to interpret and derive insights from. So the data visualization stage is towards the end of the data analytics life cycle. Once you have collected the data, you have cleaned the data, you have analyzed and you have derived insights. Now you summarize these insights in a workable data visualization that works for you and for your audience. So moving on, we have different types of data visualization, or as we call them, different techniques. Some of them can be as simple as basic graphs to as complex as maybe heat maps and so on. So the most common type of data visualization used is charts and graphs. So these represent numerical data such as line charts, bar charts, pie charts, scatter plots, and whatever type of graph you may come across. Secondly, we have maps. Maps are the visual representations of geographical data. This can be in the small scale. For instance, you can have a map of, say, your city or your town. You can have a map of the estate you live in. You can have a map of the whole continent or the world. We have the third type, infographics. These are visual representations of information and data in a more creative and visually appealing way. It combines text, images, and graphics. Infographics are best used in, let's say, PowerPoint presentations. When you're presenting maybe your end product in your data analytics stage, you will use infographics to make your presentation more appealing, more attractive, and more understandable. The fourth type of data visualization is the dashboard. The dashboard, as the name suggests, is an interactive visualization that provides an overview of key performance indicators and metrics. Just like in a dashboard of a car, whereby by just looking at it, you are able to understand how the car is operating at the present time. You can tell the speed it's moving at, you can tell the status of the engine, the status of, let's say, the fuel, how much fuel do you have left, and so on. That is the same case with the dashboard. By just a simple snapshot, you are able to see how maybe your organization is performing as at the present time. So it shows a brief summary of the key performance indicators. For instance, in a dashboard of financial performance, you're going to have information such as the revenues for that particular period, the profits of that particular period, the movements, maybe the number of employees, whatever your organization or your audience refers to as most important, it is stored or represented in the dashboard.